Friends, just imagine this. What if you went fishing in the ocean with your friends, and when you finally stepped back on land, the calendar had moved ahead by 14 months? This isn't a movie plot, it's a horrifying true story. Today, we're talking about a man who spent 438 days stranded in the middle of the ocean. Just a small boat, the scorching sun, salty winds, and the shadow of death. A man who opened his eyes every morning thinking, maybe today's sunrise is the last I'll ever see. So let's begin this chilling true tale. The year was 2012, the date, November 18th. Morning light was spreading over a small fishing village in Mexico. There lived a seasoned fisherman named José, preparing his old boat for the day. With him was a young boy named Ezekiel, who had recently started working with him. Their plan was simple. A one-day fishing trip. Catch fish, sell them, return home. But fate had something else in store. Everything started out fine, the fish were biting. But by noon, the sky began to change. Dark clouds, strong winds, and then came the storm. For 2 days, the sea raged so violently that their boat felt like a toy. The engine died, the radio stopped working, no way to call for help. When the storm finally passed, they had drifted nearly 400 kilometers away from land. Now they were in open sea, no land in sight, no other soul around. That's when the real test began. Hunger, thirst, the scorching sun, and freezing nights. José and Ezekiel collected rainwater, caught birds, and ate raw fish. But even human endurance has limits. After 4 months, Ezekiel began to fall ill. He got sicker, and one day, he closed his eyes forever. José buried his friend at sea with his own hands. Now, he was completely alone. A man, a boat, the vast ocean, and a single flicker of hope. José began talking to himself. He no longer remembered what another human voice sounded like. Every day, he felt this might be the end. But one thing kept him going, the memory of his daughter. Her laughter, her eyes, her voice, that's what gave him a reason to survive each day. 11 months had passed. The boat had drifted thousands of kilometers. José's skin was burnt, his eyes sunken, his body just skin and bones. And then, one day, under the blazing sun, he saw something floating in the water. A coconut. And he knew land was near. He gathered his last ounce of strength, turned the boat, and saw it. An island. The Marshall Islands. He jumped in, fought the waves, and when his feet touched the ground, he collapsed. But he wasn't giving up. When José was taken to the hospital,